Her foot was on the first metal step of the bus, her hand reaching for the pole. It was a routine she had performed thousands of times. But in that ordinary moment, a voice spoke in her mind. It was a clear, calm, and absolute warning that saved her life. This is the true story of how our guardian angels intervene in our daily lives, and a powerful lesson on the importance of listening to that still, small voice within. It is a voice that is always there, a divine whisper of guidance and protection, if only we have the wisdom to heed it. Maria's life was a symphony of routine. Every morning, she caught the 7:42 a.m. bus to her job as a receptionist. She knew the driver, the other regular passengers, the familiar sway and rumble of the vehicle. It was a predictable, safe part of her world. The stakes of her day were small and personal, getting to work on time, managing her tasks, and returning home to her family. There was no room in her ordinary life for drama or danger, or so she thought. On this particular morning, everything was normal. The sun was shining. The bus arrived on time. But as she was about to step aboard, a voice spoke in her head. It was not her own thought. It was as clear and distinct as if someone were standing right next to her, yet only she could hear it. The voice said, "Don't get on." Imagine the feeling of that moment. The world around you continues as normal. People are pushing past you. The driver is waiting impatiently. But in your mind, a clear and undeniable command has been given. It is a moment of profound cognitive dissonance. Your logical mind insists that everything is fine, while your intuition, your spiritual sense, is screaming that you are in mortal danger. This is the crossroads where free will and divine intervention meet. You have a choice. Trust what you can see or trust what you can feel. The voice was so calm and authoritative that Maria froze. Her foot hovered over the step. A man behind her grumbled, "Come on, lady, let's go." The bus driver looked at her, his expression a mixture of confusion and annoyance. The pressure to conform, to ignore the strange feeling and just get on the bus, was immense. The scent of the bus's exhaust fumes filled the air, a smell she associated with her daily routine. But today, it smelled like a warning. The low rumble of the engine, usually a comforting sound, now felt like a low growl. Her senses were suddenly on high alert, painting a picture of danger that her eyes could not see. This is a key aspect of angelic warnings. They often heighten your physical senses. A familiar place will suddenly feel strange or menacing. A person you know will suddenly seem untrustworthy. These are not paranoid fantasies. They are your spiritual senses picking up on discordant energy, a divine alarm system warning you that something is not right. Shaken, Maria stepped back onto the curb, mumbling an apology to the driver. She watched as the bus pulled away, feeling a wave of embarrassment wash over her. What had she just done? She was going to be late for work. Her boss would be angry. She had let a moment of irrational fear disrupt her entire day. She decided to wait for the next bus, feeling foolish and annoyed with herself. As she stood at the bus stop, the minutes ticking by, she tried to shake off the strange experience, but a deep sense of unease remained. 15 minutes later, the sound of sirens began to fill the air. A police car sped past, then another, followed by an ambulance and a fire truck, all heading in the direction her bus had gone. Her heart began to pound. A cold dread washed over her as she realized the truth. The voice hadn't been a moment of madness. It had been a warning. She later saw the story on the evening news. Her bus, the 7:42 a.m., had been involved in a terrible multi-vehicle accident just a few miles down the road. A truck had lost control, crossing the median and hitting the bus head-on. The images of the wreckage were horrifying. There had been serious injuries. Her seat, the one she always sat in, by the window on the right side, was gone, crushed in the impact. The voice had saved her life. This experience reveals the profound mechanics of divine protection. We are all surrounded by guardian angels, spiritual guides whose purpose is to protect and guide us. They cannot interfere with our free will, but they can offer warnings. These warnings most often come through our intuition, that gut feeling, or still, small voice. It is the primary communication channel between the spiritual and physical realms. The voice Maria heard was her guardian angel, speaking directly to her consciousness in a moment of imminent, life-threatening danger. The clarity and authority of the voice were proportional to the severity of the threat. For a small danger, the guidance might be a gentle nudge. For a catastrophic danger, it is a clear command. After her experience, Maria's life was transformed. She began to pay attention to the subtle whispers of her intuition in all aspects of her life. She realized that the divine was not some distant force, but a constant, loving presence, always available to guide her. She learned to trust that inner voice above all others. Her life became richer, more peaceful, and safer because she was now living in conscious partnership with her unseen protector. You have this same protector, this same inner voice. It is speaking to you all the time, guiding you away from danger and toward your highest good. Perhaps you are at a crossroads right now, a decision point where your logical mind is telling you one thing, but your intuition is whispering another. Please, listen to the whisper. It is the voice of your guardian angel. It knows the way. It sees the dangers that are hidden from your view. Trusting it is the greatest act of faith you can perform, and it may just be the decision that saves you. If you believe in the power of angelic protection, consider subscribing for more true stories of divine intervention.